I guess today's me against me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am by myself going to do a back and shoulder workout so you can join me so I don't feel alone. Let's get to work. We are going to start with a very simple and very effective superset between shoulder press and lateral raises. Let's get it. Okay. All right. All right, so since this is a warm-up, I'm going to start with just a little bit lighter weight, so I'm not gonna max out from the beginning since I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. My body is still sleeping a little bit. All right, let's get to work. Today we are officially 6 weeks out. And I don't think I told you guys yet, but we are doing Olympia Amateur. And it's a big deal, but I'm not realizing that yet. I think it's because I've done 2 shows already. So the work just continues. I think I'm gonna realize that when I get closer to the show. All right, let's get it. Not bad. So for lateral raises, if I'm doing seated, I like to close my feet and sit up straight. As a matter of fact, just like a little bit lean forward, not much. Yeah, and go. Good. It's really hard to like it's really hard to open up to um, to the world, I guess. You know, there's so much going on in the head. We're gonna talk as we keep doing this. I'll figure out how I'm gonna open up to you guys about many things. Round 2, let's go. All right, 12 it is. It's getting hot. All right. Ah, good. I normally have a coffee before I start working out. Today it just didn't happen. It was sharp. Oh. So I knew I'm going to be here by myself today. And, well, with Juan, of course, thank God. But the first thought in the head, like as soon as I heard my alarm, was, should we do it? Should we not? And then part of me said, what do you mean not? Like, that's not an option. It's non-negotiable. You're going to get up and you're going to go. Doesn't matter if you're sleepy, tired, if you don't feel like it, like, no way, we're doing this. So it's about making it non-negotiable and making yourself do the hard things and do the thing whenever you don't feel like doing it. Because if you rely on your feelings, then you're never gonna make it. I promise. You gotta rely on the discipline and just like make your, in some way, kind of like just say, I don't care how you feel. So don't feel sorry for yourself and don't play the victim. Get up and go because nobody cares at the end of the day. And that's the truth. You know, like there are athletes that grind right now. And so like, do they care if I got up or not? No. So making myself do it is what's going to make the difference for me, you know, and for you. All right. Here we go. Very good. Come on. Yes. Good job. That was good. I'm going to put this away. Okay.
How often do you work out by yourself?
I work out by myself more often than you think because my girls show up for leg day, you know, most of the time. But if I do it by myself, it can happen at 6 a.m. For upper body, or it can happen like, for instance, I open the gym, I have my early morning clients, like after me, I have a client, and then I try to catch a break, like either 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. when there's a group class going on. If I catch like today I have an hour to myself. Everybody's doing their thing. Let's get to work, you know. And sometimes, honestly, like I have a couple of clients that are so wonderful, hardworking ladies. And so, like, if I know that today on the schedule I have like Miss Patty, let's say she works her ass off. And if I know that she will let me join her workout, I do that because sometimes it's inspiring for her and it inspires me. It's like as I'm doing it by inspiring her, it makes me want to work harder. So like I like that. I like to change it up, you know? Yeah. I do that sometimes. And it can be leg day too, because at the end of the day I have to like hit 3 leg days a week. And so I do 3 leg days and 2 upper body days. So I just try to kind of most of the time, to be honest, I like to stay consistent with my hours because that way I'm staying consistent with my meals, and it makes a huge difference. But some days we do what we gotta do because, well, in my case, the hardest part I think is switch the roles between a gym owner, between a coach all day long, and an athlete, and then besides that, you know, all the media content creation, you know, editing and working on my fitness app, and it's a lot of work. So like sometimes I do what I gotta do, you know. So all right, from here I would like to do the lat pull down, and then I'm gonna come back to the shoulders because I have a crazy superset for you guys that we're gonna do today for the first time. So I'm excited. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna run and grab me an energy drink. There's something about this drink. It's very light and it's not very strong, and it's based on green tea. And so when I drink it, doesn't make me feel like I had something that makes me feel like, what do you call it, Juan? You know, when you, yeah, like I feel like cold sweat and I just don't feel good. And I don't know, I don't know why people like that feeling. You know, there are some people that take a lot of pre-workout and they like that feeling. A couple of times I took pre-workout, I had to leave the gym. I thought I'm gonna pass out. Like it was not good. So good. All right, we stay here. It's me and you, baby. All right, this is light. This is light, but I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try to take it light, also control my movement. Not go too crazy, too fast. Just control. Good. But Juan, like, if you ask me like how many times I work out by myself or how often, I feel like a lot also because I'm doing the cardio, you know? So like while doing cardio, it's a lot of time, you know, that I have to spend here by myself. So recently I started to work while I do cardio because like I don't have the luxury to just sit and scroll on social media. I have to get work done. And the only challenging part is that some days I want to go more intense on the cardio, but doing both is challenging. So yeah. good. But if I ever do listen to a podcast or something, which I love very much, um, if I ever need like a kick in the butt, I very much admire Alex Hormozy, and so like I will listen to him. But mainly, I have one of his videos. Like I love him, and I like what he preaches and what he's done, of course. But I have one video that I go back to watch because he I can relate to a lot of his moments when he started his gym and he used to sleep in the gym. I mean, I don't sleep in the gym right now, but believe me, I can relate to all of his, like everything he says is like, I was there and a lot of times I'm still there. So there is one video where he tells his story and he like cries. And I remember one day I was on my low day too. And like as he's crying and saying the video, I'm crying and I'm like, I understand. But it does help to know that, you know, hard moments are part of the journey. Hard moments is what makes us good leaders, good business owners, or just good parents, good people, you know. So like the struggle is actually what makes us humble, because if you don't struggle, then probably you're not doing hard things in life, you know. So that's what I think. Oh, okay, that's good. So a, a thought from as a coach and an athlete recently. So usually before a show, I would crush cardio like crazy. I like beat myself up in the gym because I always, you know, looking like, oh, I'm not lean enough. I gotta get better, look better. But recently, I think because of, the schedule kind of forced me not to do so much cardio, I can't tell you how good I feel and still feeling lean, not killing myself in the cardio, but actually putting all the effort in the strength training and lifting weights. Because at the end of the day, truthfully, like you do cardio, while you do the cardio, you burn those calories and then you stop there. So let's just say you're on a treadmill for an hour and you burn 300 calories. Okay. And then once you stop doing the cardio, you stop burning calories, right? As soon as you do the weight training, you still keep burning calories throughout the day, because that's what weights do. By building muscles, it forces you to burn calories throughout the day, which is amazing. So something I was just thinking about and I said it out loud. That's all. I'm still learning how to like express things that like I know and I learn as a coach, as an athlete, um, but I'm not used to like speak it out loud. So just wanted to share this with you. Don't kill yourself on a cardio machine. Kill yourself with the weights. Does that make sense? So if you do weight training first, good for you. And then if you still have energy, go for 20 or 30 minutes walk or stairmaster. That would be excellent. Cheers to that. All right, one more round. But you know, I used to run marathons. So like I've been on the other side too. I used to run like, I don't know, 50 miles a week for sure. And I'll never forget how much I used to make myself torture my body, run miles and miles because I wanted my body to look better. And I remember watching bikini girls on social media. And at that time, I wasn't doing weightlifting. So like I would watch the bikini girls and I loved their look. I loved the muscle proportion. I loved the beautiful shoulders, glutes, tiny waist. Anyway, I was obsessed with bikini body. And so when I used to run, I used to think that that's gonna bring me that bikini body. It's insane. And so after I ran the Boston, I said, I'm done with running. Like my goal was to run the Boston Marathon. And, you know, it was just one of those, I guess, goals in life. And so I did that. And then I said, it's over. Like I'm not running, not one more mile, you know, seriously. Like I'd rather walk for 45 minutes or 30 minutes, like on an incline or do Stairmaster, which kicks my ass completely. But when I started the bodybuilding bikini, you know, after just 6 months in training and eating like a bikini bodybuilder, my body changed so much. And I was like, unbelievable, unbelievable. And guess what? My body wasn't suffering like that. Like I was just lifting weights. And it's insane what, unfortunately, there are still a lot of women thinking that you're gonna lift heavy or you're gonna lift weights and you're gonna be bulky. This is totally wrong. This is not accurate. And I try to explain my ladies, my clients, my lady clients, that if you look bulky, it's only two reasons you look bulky. Number one, you have too much body fat on you, so your diet is not there because you hold on to, like in off season. Juan, you've seen me. I looked big, but you wouldn't see any muscle definition, right? Because I was like holding so much weight, plus 30 pounds. And that's one. And two, yeah, you might be bulky if you take lots of steroids and lift hundreds of pounds. But if you lift 10 pounds, girl, you cannot get bulky from 10 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So, but also, I do have some clients that I love them dearly. More like very, very slim, not so much muscle definition, just like, you know, naturally, genetically, they're on the slimmer side. And so for them, I'm bulky right now. And I'm like, really? That's cute. It's muscles. Muscles is the new sexy, isn't it? All right, here we go. Oh my God. Okay, that was hard. And hard is good. One thing that I'm always grateful for since I was a kid, I don't know for what reason, but I always felt like, well, one thing, I always felt like I was never enough for myself. Like I always wanted to be something more, do more. And it's not about being more, it's about doing more. Like I always felt like I have some sort of potential. Didn't know what it is yet. So since I was a kid, for some reason, like even when I was attending dance classes and used to take workshops and, you know, seminars on learning from professionals. But I always had this thing where I would stand in the first line because I always wanted to learn. Like I'll never be in the back or in the middle lane. Like I wanted to be right in the front, right next to the coach. Like being uncomfortable is what made me better every single time when I was putting myself in a very uncomfortable situation and wanting to learn. Um, or if I step into, let's just say, the gym, if I see an equipment that I gotta do, and that particular equipment kicks my ass and it's really hard, um, it's like I have a love relationship to that hard. So, point is, when I see people in the gym going like, I hate that exercise or the machine. Like, why do you hate it? Because it's hard. You should fall in love with that because that is what's gonna make you better. Like doing the hard thing, going back to the hard things. Like if something is hard, good, be happy about it, man, because it's so easy to go through the day and through life and just like look for easy routes, you know? Like, no, if there is something, I don't know, like if this exercise kicked my ass, I'm like, oh yeah, now I feel even more satisfied. Like it feels good. All right, let's get to the next exercise. Okay, so this is going to be a shoulder press with a barbell, and I'm gonna try to keep it more in the front. So I'm gonna try to target this part of my shoulder right here. Okay, so and then for lateral raises, I'm gonna show you guys one of my absolute favorite. When you don't just go to the side, you hold the weights like this. So pretty much you let the dumbbell to lean into your arm. So you're not actually holding it, you just let it lean into your hand and you go diagonal. Does that make sense? All right, here we go. Good. Mm. Jesus. Oh. All right.
Here, you got your drink behind you.
Oh my God. Thank you, Juan. Duh. Juan, I forgot about it.
I know. I'm gonna beat this a little bit. So would you say like for you, like you fall in love with the process and that's what keeps you motivated?
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time. Like,
'Cause I know that's a tough thing for a lot of people is being motivated. Like I know for me, like if I don't see instant results, my motivation drops down completely. Uh, which is the stupidest thing because it didn't take me, short time to get fat. It took me a
yeah,
long time to get overweight.
yeah.
And so, like, I would imagine it's the same way to get healthy. So it's weird that you want instant gratification.
It is. It is. You're so right, Juan. Like, I see that a lot. You know, when people want the quick results. But if you think about it, how many years it took you to put on 30, 50, or 60 pounds? Like a long time. And here's the here is the real raw and the truth about weight loss in general. If I give you a diet plan or a macro plan for you to follow for 3 months, only 3 months, but first I put you on a body scan to get the detail, your visceral fat and your body fat percentage, right? And the muscle mass, of course. So I don't care for your weight. I'm looking at those three things: visceral fat, body fat, and your weight. I give you a macro plan, or if you want to follow the macros, or a diet plan. You show up in the gym for me, say 4 times a week. In 3 months, you can look like a brand new person, but healthy, versus go on a Ozempic, don't work out, starve yourself, start looking sick, lose muscle mass, lose bone density. Like, that's unhealthy. So you went from being unhealthy to being unhealthier. Yeah, you probably lost some weight. You feel good about yourself, but guess what? That wasn't your accomplishment. That wasn't your hard work. So sorry, I can't, like, I just can't comprehend when you choose the easy route, because in life you're not always going to be motivated. Are you motivated to go to work every day? No, you get up because you got to make the money to pay the bills. Same shit about the gym. You're not going to be motivated to work out every day, but you got to get up because you got to deposit. Like, you got to deposit your money in your bank going to work. You got to deposit in your health account. So you get up, you go to the gym, you go for a walk, you eat that healthy meal. So you look at the chips, you look at your chicken, you make the choice, but the choice you make is that either you're gonna withdraw from your account or you're gonna deposit. It's simple. But I feel like mediocrity and laziness, it's like, it's spread too much like a disease these days. It's easy to be lazy. It's easy to not be motivated. Like, there's nothing special about it. So, like, if you are not motivated but you still get up and do that thing, that tells me about your character. That tells me about your personality. That tells me about your self-respect, how much you respect yourself, period. So I hope that answers your question, Juan, because, like, when I'm not motivated, like this morning, like, I was sleeping, I was so beat up, and I didn't get up because I wanted to work out. I got up because I have respect to myself, and I know that by doing this one hard thing in the morning, it's gonna make me a way much better coach throughout the whole day, because how am I gonna preach to my clients if I can't do that thing? You know? So it's my I don't know, my dignity, my character, my personality. Like, no, you're a badass. You're not, you know? So if you choose to go to the gym to lift some weights, it's not about lifting that weight. It's what makes you in the process. It's like who you're becoming in the process. For me, it's not anymore the show that I'm going to. It's me against me and against the demons inside me throughout this whole process. I just had a conversation with Crystal and Amber the other day. I said, girls, my show is coming up in just few weeks, like 6 weeks. And I feel like, because I had other shows, I had 2 shows in July. I am extremely busy. I barely find time to work out or to meal prep. I said, I need ideas. I need help. They're like, T, what the fuck are you talking about? You're a T. Like, you got this. Keep your head up. You're just going through a hard day. Like, you got this. This is not even like a problem for you. And I look at it and I said, oh my God, you're so right. What's wrong with me? Like, I just went through so much prep since January. Here I am complaining about the next 6 weeks. Like, no, you got this. So you just gotta, you gotta keep finding ways every single day and stop looking for a month from now. Just today, get through today. Whew. Oh my goodness. Good. I'm glad we showed up, Juan. Seriously, I'm glad we showed up because if we didn't, I would have been so not happy today. Here we go, last one. Gosh. Wow, I think I'm coming to feel it. Phew. That's it. That's crazy. That's why I like this superset. At first it's easy and then it's not. Come on, bro. Get up. Let's go. Done. Oh my God. So today I did intend to focus more on shoulders than back, but we're gonna do one more exercise for back. So let's go really quick. Oh yeah, I like how every single exercise gets me to like feeling like I'm failing, which is good. That's what you want, right? But it's not even that heavy. I mean, it's crazy how some exercises you don't even have to go so heavy, but if you go with the proper form, go slow, control, time under tension, focus on mind muscle connection. You're gonna have the best results. All right, here we go. Mm. Ah. See, this is already hard. Wow. My client is about to come in. I wish we could stay here for another hour to film. That's another thing. Like, I'm like, okay, you already get up at like 3:15. Work out at 4. If I want to do more, that means I gotta get up earlier. That would be insane. I don't think I will go for it. That would be like middle of the night. I already feel like it's middle of the night, right? So there are people like, well, work out in the evening. And I'm like, so let's talk about it. I coach about 12 hours, literally 12 hours back to back. So if I coach 5 a.m. to 5 p.m., counting reps all day long, I literally burn a lot of calories throughout the whole day. And then I have to train. That's even crazier to me than waking up earlier, like harder. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Pick your battle, right? Let's get it last round, guys. 1, 2, 3. Hmm. That was nice. I really hope that our conversation from today um, inspired you. Also, I hope that it didn't offend anybody, and I hope that um, number one, it stays here between us. But seriously, like, I hope that what I said it made sense, and I hope that it helps you in any way. So, or at least inspire you. But also, I hope that this workout helped you to work out with me, or maybe inspire you for your next workout. Don't forget to like, if you like it, comment, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Thank you.